yeah, so it's a same execution, but different like conditions. It's still the same. Okay, the point is the grade should be greater than 64, so it's going to be 65 to less than 101. Okay, so it's going to check if the entered grade is 65 to 100. So if it is 65, between 65 and 100, it will execute all the codes here at the conditionals. Okay, so here we are adding the subgrade and the subject name and the pass. Now we need to pass, or we need the system to get if the grade is passing or failing. We need another if-else statement. So if the subgrade is greater than 74, so if it's greater than 74, okay, so if the grade is greater than 74, it's 75 and above, it's going to be passed, and else it's going to be failed. So we need to create another variable here, string status equals null for now, and let's give a value of pass if it is greater than 74, and status equals fail if it is not greater than 74, if it's 74 or below. Okay, that way we can pass the status here instead of the string pass. Okay, and then add it to our table. Easy peasy. Okay, so if we run a program right now, what we should get is a little bit coded program. So it's a math. My grade is 74, so it should be fail. Yes, fail. Now if I enter 898, it shouldn't be added. Nice. So good, right? Now if I enter subject science, grade is 90, it should be passed. Nice one. Easy, right? And then 75, pass. Easy, right? Now we are going to code another button here, which is the delete. Okay, so if we click something and click delete, it will delete the certain row that has been selected. Whew. Now how to do it? Okay, so let's exit, let's explore things. So first, let's add an event to our button, action performed, and when we click it, a certain row would be deleted. So let's get the row, key mouse click, yeah, I guess mouse click would do the thing. Yeah, let's say mouse click. Now if we click the mouse, let's get a certain row. So let's try to get table grade that get row. Oh, so it's not getting something. Get so it's just getting row count, not getting the row itself. I guess we can use the table. We can use the table, but we can use the DTM, or the default table model. So let's say, or let's see DTM that get count, get value at, okay. Okay, so it's getting the value, the single value, not really what we want to do. Okay. Let's use the table again. Okay, so get selected. Let's try get selected. Yeah, selected row. So if it's going to get the selected row, and it is going to return an int. So let's get the selected row. Let's create a variable, a global variable here, int selected row is equal to 0. Let's initialize it for 0, and then use the selected row for every click. Okay, so selected row is equal to table grade selected row, and then we can delete it using the button. So using this int, we can delete rows. How? So let's try to use the table grade. Get selected row. Yeah, get selected row. Or set selected row. No. Can we use DTM? DTM that. Remove row, yeah. We can use the remove row method of DTM and pass the selected row to the remove row. Now, let's try. And add the value here. So view. Okay, so 78, 87, 86. Now, if we click this, every time we click, we are getting the row. What is the selected row? We are getting the selected row, and if we click the delete, it's going to delete the specific or the selected row. Now we are going to try to delete the 87 here, and it's deleted. Very good, right? Yes, that's some good stuff right there. Now we are going to add a feature. Let's correct the spelling. Let's try to add a feature here. It's going to be the total grades compute, or average. Okay, so using this, we are going to compute all of the average grade. Yeah, something like that, and add another button which is going to be clear all of the rows that are here at our table. So let's create, or let's configure the clear button first. Let's try to use the DTM, and okay, let's set the row count to 0. So that way, it will delete the data from the row count. So every time we are adding data, the row count is increasing. For example, let's add there, and if we clear it, the row count will be reduced to 0. So basically, we are deleting all of the data. Right? Right? Okay, delete. Now let's get to the average button. Okay, so the average is basically going to compute all of the grades and determine if their status would be ultimately failing or passing. Yeah. So how to get the value of specific cell of the table is our problem. So let's save it for the next video.